Anybody can utilize XRPL or ODL, etc., without the need to hold XRP. How or why do you keep talking about supply shock? Love you. You're correct. You can utilize the DEX on the XRPL, but it's going to route through what's most liquid or the path of least resistance. And the more liquidity that's in XRP, the more often XRP would be used to route that liquidity or exchange through the DEX on the XRPL. And then ODL is a product that Ripple provides where they loan XRPs. Banks and institutions aren't trying to pay a bunch of interest, and Ripple's trying to make money. I think they would prefer to own it themselves outright, especially if they could buy it cheap, versus paying Ripple interest in perpetuity when they don't have it. You got ETFs. ETFs are going to have to purchase it off of the secondary market or through dark pools or OTC desks in order to fund whatever the ratio is between the shares they issue and the amount of XRP that they're supposed to be holding. So that is, again, a supply mechanism, supply and demand. We've seen that with Bitcoin and what that's caused. You've also got people buying XRP up for their treasury, people buying it up for, the payment corporation. I know a few people specifically that are doing that to be able to take that as a write-off, which is interesting in their business. And exchanges can also ration the supply that they provide for retail to be able to purchase. And the exchanges all have an internal accounting mechanism that sit on top of the wallets that allow them to toggle up or down how much is available on the exchange. A supply shock can definitely be orchestrated, and I think it will be orchestrated in order to drive the price to the levels that it needs to be in order to facilitate payment flows when the time comes for that. Then they'll run the payment flows through it, and it'll hold that price. And I think that's been the plan the whole time.